Hi everybody, you watch On the Mic with yours truly, Mike Sherman. Down here on beautiful South Beach for the unveiling of the Entourage Bungalow W South Beach. And in a minute, we're gonna have the cast of the hit show Entourage with Vince Chase and the whole crew. Let's check it out.
I love Miami. I've never been here before, and I was always a little bit scared, but I love it. It's my new favorite place to be, so I'm going to come back as soon as I can.
First of all, congratulations. You play a pinnacle role on the hit show. It's phenomenal.
Thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun.
You think that the show would be such a success going into it on season 1?
You know, when I read that first script, I saw Adrian, I saw Jeremy playing the role, and I was so excited. And I have to say that I didn't know, but I had a little idea. Yeah.
You guys have so much chemistry, you and Jeremy, on screen. It's really good to see that. Any surprises for this year that we could be looking for?
I think, you know, last year you didn't get as much of the fire that you see that we have. This year we're kind of back to that, and I think people are excited about it. You know, I got to have someone. I love working with Jeremy, but it's always fun when someone else comes in, and I got to work with Jamie Gertz this year, and that was great.
Now you're from New York, obviously. Miami's a pivotal place.
I enjoy coming down. I love the humidity, the beach. It's balmy, sweaty. I like it that way.
Any surprises that we should look out for this year that can kind of give us a hint?
You know, Vince is back on top, but things aren't necessarily as smooth as one would think.
Great show, and what a great guy. And I'm so glad the season just got underway. And if you want to watch Entourage, they're on Sunday nights at 10 o'clock on HBO. Now recently, pop sensation Nelly was hanging out right here on Miami Beach at the Fontainebleau Hotel. And my co-host Lauren had a chance to get up close and personal with them. Let's take a look.
Thanks, Mike. We're here at the Fontainebleau Miami Beach with the legendary Nelly. Nelly, headliner market group brought you out here tonight. How do you feel to be here?
Oh, it feels good. I've never had a bad time in Miami.
Yeah, what are you doing in Miami now?
I'm down there doing a little recording, you know what I'm saying? Finishing up my next album, due to come out in October, you know what I'm saying? So we're looking forward to it.
You've been around for some time now. Tell me how this album is different maybe than when you were younger.
I mean, that's just it. You know, all the other albums, you were younger. You know, the game was a lot different when I first came out as into now. So, you know, you just want to keep up the energy and just give fans, you know, a little something different each time.
You also have a clothing brand, Apple Bottom Jeans. Tell me about that.
Apple Bottom's doing great, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to thank Miami, all of Miami, Fort Lauderdale, everybody out there that's been supporting the line, because, you know, this is a great market for us down here with Apple Bottoms, and it's doing well. What
other things you got planned while you're down in Miami?
Right now I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging out here tonight. Have a good time, I say, so to speak, until, you know, I finish up the rest of the joint.
Now, how do you think the music industry has evolved since you started coming onto the scene?
I mean, it's wide open, you know what I'm saying? There's so much out there now, you know. It's just different, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to knock nobody's hustle, never. I'll never knock nobody's hustle, but, you know, it's just a little different. It's not oversaturated, but it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not, but in a way, then it just makes people have to work that much harder. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to step your game up. It's all good.
Still love it just as much today as you did back then?
I always love making music. Now the record business may be something different, but making music is what you always love. You know, I don't think there's any artist out there that hates making music. You know, you always love making music, but the business is something different.
All right, well that's it from the Fontainebleau Miami Beach. Back to you, Mike.
Thanks, Laura. Great interview, and he's definitely one of my favorites. Well, guys, that's our show for this week. I really hope you enjoyed it. But tune in for next week's show, where, as usual, it's going to be fantastic. I go one-on-one with hip-hop sensation Snoop Dogg, plus the new signees from Slip and Slide, Jagged Edge, plus a lot more surprise guests. You guys keep watching, and I'll keep bringing you the stars. I'm Mike Sherman. I'll see you next week.